Hashtag, who cares about Greta Thunberg anyway, and net zero and all that bollocks. It's actually non-existent. Got the biggest hammer I could find because bigger's better. Oh, that's proper heavy. Oh god. Oh, that's just cross-threaded the fuck out of that. Yeah, that's cross-threaded, but never mind. We don't mind. Good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gents. Welcome back to another video. Now, before we get into this one, make sure you've hit the subscribe button, ding dong the little bell, and you'll be notified of my videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. What are we doing today? As you would have seen in the last video, my car failed its MOT. If you haven't watched that video, then click up there on the screen somewhere and it will be the last video. Now, my car failed on two things, one being the emissions and the second being the centre bearing on the prop shaft. It'd be interesting to look at the emissions side of the MOT, which it failed. So it failed on the prop shaft bearing, excessively worn, and exhaust emissions exceed specified limits. The limit is 1.39 and my car read 2.86. Hashtag, who cares about Greta Thunberg anyway, and net zero and all that bollocks. It's all a bit of a scam, and I pay £70 a month in road tax because it's a uneconomical diesel, and then they fail it anyway, so you think, what's the bloody point? If I'm paying that much money, surely I could just have it as uneconomical as I want. But anyway, it failed at that. It had 6 readings, which I'll show you. 6. It had 6 goes. The first go, it was 3. The second go, it's 1.9. The third was 3.72. Anyway, it averaged out at 2.86, which is a major fail. And instead of doing the centre bearing on the prop shaft, because they're an absolute pain on a Discovery 4 or 3, if anybody knows, then you just know that you just replace the whole thing, which is what I am going to do. Replace the whole prop shaft. That was 170 quid, which we are going to do in a second. So I've just got to get the car in the workshop, get it on the ramp. Now, the ramp only just about lifts the car because it's a heavy car. But we'll get it up there, and then we'll have a look at what we've got to do. Right, that is the car in the workshop. Now we just got to get it up on the ramp, which we will do now. Put the legs under. I don't know where they go on this thing, really. Probably on the chassis somewhere. It's always fun. Somewhere like that, maybe. They're never the nicest things to lift, these things. Especially on a 2-poster. On a 4-poster, they're much easier. Which there is a 4-poster next door. But the people that are in there haven't messaged me back as to whether I can use it. And I'm not just going to use it because they rent it off me, and that would be rude. Whack them under there like that. Well, I'll get the rest of these legs under, and then we'll get it up in the air. Right, whenever I get one of these on the ramp, I'll give it a little wobble test. Just to see if it's going to fall off the front or not. Pretty good, I'd say. Now, the ramp does struggle to lift it. Very, very slow. But we'll see how high we can get it, shall we? Right, it's kind of in the air. It's not really in the air, but anyway, so what have we got to replace? It's a prop that goes from there all the way to there, runs underneath that guard. I'm hoping I could just bend that out of the way rather than remove the whole thing, because that's a ball ache. But the new one we've got is here. Like I say, I'm only replacing it for this centre bearing bit here. But that's an absolute pain to get off on its own. So we'll just replace the whole lot instead. So I'm going to start unbolting it, and you can watch me. Right, the first thing to remove is this guard here. Or bend out the way, whichever way is going to work easiest. So there's a couple of fasteners on here. It must be a heat shield for the exhaust. Remove that one. There's one further back here. Oh. These are just like weird little, they're not really nuts, but they're weird things. Nut and bolt at the front. Nut at the front. All manner of mud and stuff's gonna fall out. Just wondering how many fasteners hold that up there. Is that all one? No, two separate. I might be better off taking these out. Another one at the front here. Another little 10mm nut, or bolt even. One more at the back here. And I think that should just kind of come out. Ready, look. There's a reason I hate mechanics on cars. Everything's just so fiddly. It's so fucking... Everything just gets in the way all the time. Oh, I'd much rather not be doing this. There we go. Gotta do what you gotta do. In a garage, it'd probably cost, I don't know, a couple of hours, hour and maybe hour and a half labour. So, I don't know, what's that, 100 quid, 200 quid? Quite a significant chunk of money saved by doing it myself. Right, that might lift out now. Yep, that lifts out. That's that shield and guard off. This is the centre bit of bearing I'm telling you about. This one here. It's actually non-existent. So it's probably quite good we're doing this. But I'd much rather not be doing it. Right, let's do the front bolts first, maybe. Let's do them first, shall we? I'll find a socket that fits. Right, now just to remove the 2, 4, 6 bolts on here, which hold it, the prop shaft to the gearbox. Starting to think I should have put it in park, to be honest. I might do that. Right, I've just put the handbrake on, which should stop it from spinning around. Yep. Now I can take all of these out.
Running wild, yeah, we're running wild. We never stop till we have it all. Live for now, yeah, we live for now. And we forget what we can't control. See a million flashing lights as we're burning through the night. We've never felt so high.
The next step. Right, that is the last bolt out. That should just be free. Right, let's give it a tap with a hammer or something. Sometimes they can rust themselves in there. I'll get a hammer. Got the biggest hammer I could find because it's big as better. Right. That's that free from that. So now the next step is the rear bolts. Bit of the same process really. I'll just put you guys down a little bit. Much just fucking my knees. Gosh, it's not good being on the floor. It's not very fun. It's not quite tall enough to not be on the floor. Much the same process with these four on the back here. Probably going to be tighter. But we shall see, won't we? Oh, yeah. That is quite tight, actually. Oh, yeah, very tight. Might get a bar to add on. Right, what I mean is by a bar, let's put you there, put that back on there. What you can do is get yourself a bar, big tube, the end of the ratchet, gives you more leverage. Very, oh Jesus. Oh, that's one. Ow. Awfully tight. Oh, it's so hot today and all. It's making this even worse than it already is. Right, that's nearly this one out, I think. Right, that is, well, you can see that. That is the first bolt out. They're actually Loctited in there. So I'll probably Loctite them back in there maybe. I'm going to get the other three out and then we'll join back up again. Right, that is nearly the second one out. Second one out, also Loctited. I'll do the other two now. Right, after a lot of messing about, getting up there, turning the handbrake off, spinning the wheels, putting the handbrake back on so I could get to the bolt. The last bolt is finally out of the prop shaft, which means it's just the middle two bolts and mount left. And then it should just drop out. It's probably going to be quite heavy, but we'll just deal with that when it comes to it, and it'll probably all go wrong and you could just laugh. But anyway, I'm going to, it's bloody hot. I'm going to find a socket that fits that and get it on the impact gun. Right, it's just two 13mm bolts in this centre bearing, or what is the centre bearing that holds it up, well, is holding it up there at the moment. So, take the back one out first, maybe, if I can get to it. That's 113 out. Now for the second one, and this is where it's just going to get a bit heavy, I think. But I hope I don't drop it on me. Of course, it's so rusted in there that it doesn't want to come out. Bloody thing. Oh yeah. Now it's got it. Oh yes. Right. Let's have a look at that now that's off, shall we? So just quickly, we'll compare it to the old one. The end yoke doesn't actually doesn't seem too bad. A little bit clunky, but it's not. There's no real play in that. The centre bearing is obviously well and truly ruined. Like nothing really attached that on there when you compare it to the new. So that is the whole reason we're replacing this. Just for that. And then this end just feels a little bit rough maybe compared to that one. But anyway, like I say, that's the only reason we're replacing this, is just for the centre bearing. But there we go, you got to do what you got to do to get it for an MOT. So let's start by trying to get this other new one back in there. which may be quite a ball ache trying to hold it, but we'll give it a go. Right, I'm here with the new prop. Now I'm hoping I can kind of just hold it and get one of the bolts into the center bearing prop holder thing, you know, the thing that's broken that I've had to replace. Hoping I can just get it in there and get that nipped a little bit to hold it up there while I get the rest of the bolts in with any luck. But it's quite a heavy thing, so it may not go as easy as I'm hoping, but we shall see. Oh, it's like a proper arm workout, that. Oh, that's proper heavy. Oh, God. Oh, that's just cross-threaded the fuck out of that. Yeah, that's cross-threaded, but never mind. We don't mind. That's okay. Oh, oh, bloody hell! This is some hard work. Right, let me see if I can get this back bit in first. Oh, this ain't no easy feat. Let me tell you. Learn from me. You're gonna do it. Get someone to bloody goddamn help you. Because otherwise, that's bloody hard work. Right, try and get a bolt in the back. Just to hold that there. Like so. Lovely. And then try and get a bolt in the front, maybe. Don't know how well you can see the front. Let's move, you guys. Try and get a bolt up in the front of that. I could get a knife to cut the... It's got two cable ties that hold the end cap in. Just get something to cut that. Right, I've got a little blade. A little bladey wadey to cut that out. Oh, God. I don't think so much harder than it needs to be. Right. That is that. Those two cable ties. These little ones. Two of them, either side. Cut. Lovely. Now, let's get that up in there if it'll go. Oh, yeah. Oh, if only it'd be that easy, eh? I've really got to undo that to get that in there. That's just long, isn't it? I can undo the centre bolt again, the other one that I rounded. Like that. Get out of this bolt here. Hopefully that'll go in there now. Oh, but it's still not. No, she'll go. Oh, God. Got it now. Right. Hopefully. Just get that started. Is that started? Or is it just absolutely full send and fall in my face? Most likely. Right, hopefully if that is started, I can just nip that up a little bit. This is a little bit more started than it was. I'll just get one more in there. That top one maybe. Yep. Right, that's them in. Can you see this centre prop bearing bit? That's where we've got to get the two bolts back in. The one that I've rounded and the other one. Which is fun. Yeah. That one's right up in there. I don't know how you're meant to do that. extension on that, I suppose. Oh, why are you not going in there? No, that doesn't want to go in there either. Why are both of these not wanting to go in there then? What is going wrong here? Let me get a different extension bar with a different 13 on it, maybe. Maybe that's half the problem here. I'm gonna have reach. I don't really know what's going on. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, mate. Right, I'll join up with... Right. Managed to get that centre bearing in. What a pain. Anyway, I'm sweating like buckets. But basically, you just put it back together in reverse of how you took it apart. So the 6 bolts on here I've put in by hand. Just got to do them all up, nip them up. And then we'll move on to the rear bolts, which need a bit of Loctite on them. But anyway, we'll just do these up. All 6 of those bolts just snugly tightened up for now, because I've got to fit the rear of the prop in order for it to be locked off and need to be able to tighten them even more. So we'll do the 4 bolts at the back now, and then nip them up, put the guard back on, and that's about it done. So, one of the important steps is, if you take a bolt off and it's got Loctite on it, is to reinstall the Loctite. I've got some Loctite red, which is medium strength. Just literally, where you can see this, tiny little dab whenever it comes out. Oh bloody hell, it could be here a while. Tiny little bit of that, it'll come out eventually, he says, he hopes. Put my finger, little smear of that just on the belt. Doesn't need a lot, just some on each bolt. How wonderful. I wouldn't ordinarily do this, but now I've got a kid, I feel like you have to take everything a little bit more carefully, because it's not just like me that it affects now, it affects my little bubba. And if you can imagine that coming off at 60 miles an hour, that'd be pretty scary, I would say. Right, so let's got to twist the prop shaft a little bit so that it lines up. I'll show you that first. As you can see, it's not lined up with the holes. That hole goes there. So twist that slightly, and we might get a bolt in. There is a bolt already there, but it's not actually in. Right. A little bit more. Alright, just like that. Is that the right way? I think that's square-ended. I would have said. Wouldn't you? No, maybe not. Maybe we should go back the other way. I'm going to spin it one more just at the old holes, well, the old markings, should I say, actually do line up with each other. Not sure how much it actually matters, but I'm going to do it just in case. Just in case it does matter somewhat. At least, like I say, I fitted it in the exact same position as I took it off. I'll just actually show you what I mean by that. What I mean is, if you can see up there, shiny surface, basically get that to match up perfectly with that, and then you know that you've put it in the same place you took it off. Because that makes logical sense, really. Like I say, I don't know if it'd actually make a difference, but better to be safe than sorry. Get that one in there. Let me get my little socket in my little extension bar. Now, if any of you own one of these, I'll put the link to the eBay listing where I bought this prop shaft from in the description. Not at all like affiliated or anything, but now why won't that go back in there? Why does everything so hard? Everything's just so difficult. I don't even understand why. It's not even going in there. I hate this shit. I hate it even more, being that it's really hot. And it's just a bit awkward and a bit horrible and just a bit grim, innit, really? To be fair. Oh, trying to get this top bolt started as well. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, we'll try and do this other bottom one, shall we? I'll get the ratchet back on there. Not everything is always this hard. This is proving to be one of those more hard than easy situations. That's a really annoying noise as well. It's mint. Right, I'll get these all tightened up and then we'll join back again to put that bloody guard back on. Right, that's both ends of the prop bolted up. Now there's a sticker with a boot on it. I don't understand what it means, don't understand what it does, but it reads as follows, and I'll show you it now. See that little white sticker that's on this new prop just there? Reads, attention, please take this rubber off after assembly shaft on vehicle. I think it's some cheap Chinese written rubbish, but it says take it off, so that's what I'm going to do. I don't really understand how, what am I supposed to cut that or what? Seems a bit daft to me. Please take this rubber off after ASSENBLE shaft on the vehicle. Well, I think we'll just cut it off. So I think, whether that's right or wrong, I have no fucking idea. But that's what it says. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, got the world's sharpest blade for this procedure. literally says, I don't know how well you can read this. You probably can't. It's too much light, maybe. Let me go that way. Let me go that way. No, you can't read it. I'll put a picture on screen now of what that says. Don't understand why you'd have to take that off. But clearly, I don't know, stops it coming out. I don't really know, but I've taken it off. So we've got to put this heat shield back on now. And then take it for a drive and see if it's made it any better. Not that I'm probably going to notice a single difference, but if I do, then I don't know really. Not like it's that exciting, is it really? How did this go then? Like that. Oh, bloody hell. Is that the way it went? Oh, I don't know. Oh, we don't bloody know. How did it go that way? That went that way. Memory. Oh, goldfish. Oh, God. I've got such bad knees. Anyone else suffers with bad knees? Alright, two of those weird, like, the nut things. Just go back on like that. Then a couple of these bolts. One up in there somewhere. It's there. That's one. Oh, two. Three. Up there somewhere. Can't find the hell. Where is that fucking hell? Up there. Which one was that? That was the back bolt just falling straight out. This one fell straight out. Wonderful. Put that back in there. Like that. They're all a 10, so we get a 10 on a long bar. And that bar for the one that's up there. These don't have to be mega tight, just nip them up. That'll do. That one. Nip that one up. Nip these other ones up. Job's a good one at that point. Probably ended up quite a long video this, but we don't mind. Right, that's that one. That one. Last but not least. That one. Done. Job's a good one. Let's get it off the ramp and give it a drive. Right, there's nothing left but to lower it down now. I'm going to record it in case it all goes catastrophically wrong and falls off the ramp. Well, it didn't all go wrong, did it? Now, I don't know why, but every time I get one of these off the ramp, they always sit bloody ridiculously. I.e., like that, and the front's way down. And also the wheels look like well on the fucking slant, and they just look a bit... I mean, that's well high off the ground. They just look a bit ridiculous. But anyway, in a minute, we'll get in it and take it for a drive. Right, we're back in the car. It's not crying at me about too much, just the suspension, but obviously that's because it's been on the ramp and it all goes a bit strange. There we go, it's just sat the back end back down again. Lovely jubbly. I'm not actually, I don't anticipate it's going to drive any different, really. But it may feel a bit more responsive maybe, or they did have a slight judder at certain speeds, which maybe that's cured that, I don't know. I don't really care that much, just as long as it passes the bloody MOT. Right, well it seems to drive okay. I'm not going to drive it far because I can't be bothered. So, that is that done. So the emissions are sorted, and now the prop shaft's sorted, and it's going to have a retest tomorrow and pass with any luck. So, if you did enjoy this video, please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, like the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.
Running wild, yeah, we're running wild. We never stop till we